Good morning, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and good morning, NFL fans, to another week of Philadelphia Eagles football. With this week, our Eagles look to remain undefeated against the top contending team in the league, the Pittsburgh Steelers, here at home. Now, last week, we played on Monday night. Played on the big stage. Wanted to see how Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson reacted to playing on such a big stage. And our Eagles came away with another victory, 29-14 over the Chicago Bears. 2 weeks in a row, our Eagles have scored points on offense and potentially left some points on the board with some dropped touchdown passes, but nonetheless, scored 29 points 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a row now. Now our defense has held the opposing team to one touchdown on offense. Last week we let up a special teams touchdown. And overall played dominating games against what is now seen to be much lesser opponents. Let's talk about what we did right last week. On offense, Carson Wentz, we have to start with him. First rookie quarterback to start the first 2 games of the season with 0 turnovers. You have to talk a little bit about what Carson Wentz is doing as a rookie, looking confident, calling plays, changing plays at the line, changing the protection, doing what he needs to do, but also limiting mistakes. I can't remember the last time the Eagles went 2 games without having any turnovers on offense. It's been a little bit. That's what we've done. We haven't had a crazy running game, but it has been good enough. And Matthews has actually been a force near the goal line and has been scoring touchdowns, and that's what we need. And we have had reliable kicking as well. But also on offense, we've seen an aggressive coaching style now from Doug Peterson. Didn't know if it was an injury to our kicker or if he's just aggressive, but flat out, we've gone for it now on 4th down 4 times this season, and we've made it all 4 times. We do have some things to clean up on offense with Jordan Matthews dropping a touchdown. We can beat teams like Cleveland and Chicago dropping passes. You can't beat good teams like the Steelers doing that. Let's go over to defense, though. I alluded to, we only let up 7 points on defense. We did let up a couple big plays, a huge play down to Alshon Jeffrey and a special teams touchdown. We'll talk about the special teams in a second. But other than letting up a few deep balls, we only let up 7 points. In this league, if you let up 7 points only on defense, you have a pretty good shot at winning. Nolan Carroll sometimes seems like a liability, but I have to step back and just say, no, we only let up 7 points. So if we're able to make adjustments, things are going to happen during the course of a game, and people are going to take their shots. Once again, our front 7 has done well against the running game. So very good on our defense, Jim Schwartz's defense. And then on special teams. Yeah, special teams mistake with having a kick return for a touchdown late in the game. Still don't want to make excuses. We want to clean up that mistake. But outside of that, special teams have been playing good. So overall, as a team, aggressive play calling and trust in a rookie quarterback. Quarterback's making very little to 0 mistakes. Not getting sacked by our defense, getting after their offense and forcing 3 turnovers. And we're in +4 now of the season. Special teams is being consistent. Overall team win. Now it's no mistake why our Eagles are 2-0. This week, we face our biggest test yet. And frankly, a team that nobody's giving us a shot to beat, with the Pittsburgh Steelers coming in, the league's hottest team, probably one of the best offenses of the league, led by Ben Roethlisberger. He had some positive comments about Carson Wentz because they're built just about the same, even kind of like the same size college or whatever, but he had some positive words about Carson Wentz. You have to also talk about Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's probably one of the best late round draft picks in the NFL right now. Next to Tom Brady. The guy just flat out can play. So you have to respect his route running, his speed. You have to cover him with more than just Nolan Carroll. I'll tell you that right now. Then their running game. Bell's not even playing, and D'Angelo Williams is running nuts because he knows his weeks are numbered, because as soon as Bell gets back, he might not be playing as much anymore. So he's been actually on fire and doing very well. So you got a pretty good team on offense, and then their defense is nothing to laugh about either. They're not necessarily the old school 1970s Steel Curtain, but they're nothing to laugh at as well. So Pittsburgh is coming in as well, 2-0. But today what I really want to talk about is mentality, about the future, about preparation, and about focus. At the beginning of this season, the Eagles on NFL.com and most ranking websites for football were ranked very low, around 26, 27 in the season. People expected us to go 5-11, 6-10. Be rebuilding, especially after Sam Bradford got traded to the Minnesota Vikings and we announced that we're going to start a rookie quarterback. We have played two teams. We didn't know how RG3 was going to be with the Browns, and we didn't know what Chicago Bears team was going to come out and start playing this season. They've proven to not be so good this year. But teams that can put away bad teams convincingly is what better teams are supposed to do. And that's what we've done these last 2 weeks. So now the Eagles are making their way up the charts. Now people are starting to notice, and now people are starting to get on the Wentz wagon, per se. But still playing both sides of the fence. Wondering which Eagles team is the real Eagles team. Is it a team that's just beating up on bad teams like Chicago and Cleveland? Or are we a team that can actually not just hang with, but can beat a team like the Steelers? Almost nobody's giving us a shot this week, saying every reason in the world why the Eagles are going to lose. And you know, as a Philly fan, you know, you hear it. Oh, they only played Cleveland. Oh, they only played Chicago. Watch them lose. I mean, I even had a guy at work that's a Cincinnati Bengals fan talking about how the Eagles are going to lose to the Steelers. And I'm sitting there thinking, you're a Bengals fan. If nothing else, this week you're supposed to be an Eagles fan because you should want the Steelers to lose to help you in the AFC North. That goes to our preparation, even as fans. We have to keep out the noise from all the haters that are going to start coming out of the woodwork, because nobody's talking about us when we're ranked 26. But now that we're making our way up the chart, people are going to have a hard time wanting us to win and being happy for us. That doesn't matter. Because just like what our team has to do, us as fans, we have to focus. We have to focus on what our goal is, what our dreams are. And not let other people rain on our parade and get rid of our hope that we have to win. It's a very easy thing to come up with excuses and reasons not to believe in the best and to hope for the best. Other people can live like that. I can't. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm a positive Eagles fan. I'm always going to be that way. I not only believe that we can win, I think we're going to win. I think that's why you play the games in the first place, to show what you got. And you got to maintain focus. You can't be worried about what he said, what she said, and you can't let people with their negative mentality about you affect what you do. A player on the field or a fan in the stands. But you got to have that positive focus, and as they're saying their mess, you got to look at them and say, hey, look, we got a shot. I got a hope. Can you be happy for me? And if their answer is no, you gotta let them walk their way. Maintain your focus, maintain your joy, maintain your happiness, and your belief that our birds can win every single week. So here's to this week, one city, one hope, one belief that we can not only hang with the best, but we can beat the best. Go Birds. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Beat the Steelers!